And the other card was home. 44, home. We in Acres home, the 4-4. So that's crazy, y'all. I'm gonna put that as the crowning of the spread. Okay? So let me know when they come in and then I'll pause this. So that's what I got. So I really like my shamanic oracle deck, guys. I just hate that it didn't come with the book, but I'm gonna just have to download it. So let me make a note to myself to download this. I have to in order for me to go into a deeper journaling session about this. Let me get sticky note. Sure I put this right now. Finally, I got a little bit more rest. So therefore, I'm not as like, with that back, the rest, me having peaceful sleep and rest is disturbed by constant nagging back pain. Okay, so I'm going to download the guide. What's it called? The shamanic. They're very dark cards, but they have very positive messages. Okay. Shamanic healing oracle. Okay, so we got that going on right there. Nobody in here? Nobody moves. Nobody gets hurt, huh? Nobody's fussing at me, but you see I'm trying to text her. Home. Where's that card in child? How many cards? Home. 4-4. Angel number 444. It's about balancing. Mm-hmm. It's about balancing. All know. Never go down there to those cards that need to be taken. Hmm? Everything gonna be all right, y'all. So I'm getting all my little oracle cards together, child. See, this cannot be ready. Why is it in here? I just took this on there. Thank you. It's not ready. Go put it back. Go put it back right quick because we're going to need that. I need that later. You want me to go do it? Because I'm ready to get out here. Yeah. I can't believe you did that anyway. I thought it was ready because no. Yeah, the white charger. That's what I said. Okay. You put your thing on mute on them damn notifications. Don't worry about my mutation. I keep shit clean. Read between the lines. Okay, we're gonna go over these right here too, y'all. Yep, I'm gonna go over these. They'll see it out on this particular Like that. Mhm. Yeah, about the 10-day child. Now, okay, y'all. So I want to also pull the cards of destiny. I will have to edit this really good. It's not ridiculous. This was inspired for me really to play Scrabble. So I call this a word oracle. I don't know if it's later. I don't know if this is on the board, but seriously, I can't think. Okay. Very vital. So the meeting had been funny that night. The meeting early. My daughter told her boss about you know, what's going on, and she understanding and actually having to make up this on her off time. You know, so. And good news is I did choose a disability lawyer. So I have that appointment set up for Monday. Actually, would like to see love. Gotta keep my calendar good too. I let me do it right away because you know I was for you. So October the 10th at 2, I was supposed to have the telephone meeting with here. Telephone meeting with my law firm, Patricia. Okay, so 27 religion and number one, maybe it's balance. Ooh, you can just go on shamanic oracle. Yeah, okay. The six present in duality and energy integration. 23 forgiveness. And 4,400. All right. That's $400. I just want to put the see my design. All right. So let's go through it all. That piece is done. I think it's going to get rid of it. Let's see what I have. That was Patricia. Yeah. I want to get rid of approval. Part of this one. Oh, this first. That's what happens when I have my wrong budget. Okay, let's do this one. Put it in there. 206. Oh, no, you can come here. The lady's going to be like, hey, it's ready for it right in there. I can put it behind you right there. Okay, well, let's go ahead and pull a spell oracle. Let's see what we do. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. Holy elements of fire, for love's compassion. Heart for the soul's purification. Air for the full communication. Earth to ground me in the healing protection of my ancestors. My guardian angels, the cosmic brothers, and divine spirit of us all. I call the counsels of the highest God life to make it plain, in Christ consciousness, Jesus' name. And we got cornucopia. So we gonna be celebrating now.
Oh. Hi, Natasha. How are you? Hello.
Hello. Yes, can you hear me?
Hi. Is your mom on? Miss Martinelli, you here too?
Yeah, she's right here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I apologize. I'm a couple of minutes late. Let me check. Let me send a message to the property management team
Okay.
to make sure they're on.
Okay.
Okay.
Did they send you guys the mold remediation report today?
Let me look at my email. The remediation reports?
Yes. What it's going to take to remediate the mold.
Okay. Let me go to the email.
Were they
Let
sending me an
me,
email or
Well, that's what they've been doing.
ma'am.
were they sending me an email or were they gonna send it
They
by?
should have sent it. They should have sent it to you email.
Let me look at you.
Okay, she's with me now.
Um, no, they haven't sent it over yet.
Okay, let me send that to you now. Let me text them and see where they're at. Apologize.
That's okay.
and I'm going to send that over to you. And the actual, we did get the voucher approved, so I'm going to send that over to you now. The approval letter. Let's see. All right. Okay, hold on. Trivia is Continental action. Okay, and this is transfer offer letter memo. Okay, I just sent, if you guys can look at that information I just sent over, I am chiming in, I am giving management team access to join. Give me just one moment, and then we'll. Okay. Let's see if they got it. You guys got your reports?
We do have the loan point here. Oh, okay, yeah, we got it. We got it.
Okay.
I'm in now.
Okay. Is Angelica joining us?
She should be.
Okay.
Okay.
Patricia, you want to kind of reach out to her so she can be informed?
That's what I'm doing now.
Okay,
That's what I'm doing right now. I just wanted to see if she had any problems like I did, because when I originally clicked on it, it just had me saying that it was waiting. So I clicked out to click back in, and then the link disappeared.
Okay.
So I'm reaching out to her now.
This is all okay.
Okay, she's jumping on now.
Okay.
She had a resident still that she was dealing with, and it took over. She's on the call, Miss Jeanette.
Okay. Okay. Miss Fontenot and Miss Ashley, thank you guys for joining, and I do apologize for the delay. I want to ask, have you all received all your documents, the mold report, mold remediation report, and your transfer letter, along with all of the documents regarding your rent calculation?
Yes.
Okay. Have you had an opportunity to read the transfer letter? I know I'm just sending it to you, and I apologize.
Yeah, I'm printing out the mold remediation paperwork now, but
Yeah, she's bouncing back and forth, like printing stuff out. I can't see good on this phone.
Okay.
So she printed out the actual physical document.
Okay, great. Just let me know when you're ready.
What I do have in my hand is the I'm sorry, I do have the what I guess I would call it the approval of the voucher letter.
Yes.
I do have that in my hand, and she gave me the packet of everything for everything that was supposed to have happened with that transfer initially. The 2021-22 recertification packet is right here, and then I guess she's getting that mold remediation report off the printer right now. So we could discuss what I do actually have.
Okay. The first thing, since you do have your documentation regarding your rent, we did actually go over your rent because that was one of your disputes that you had. We actually did. My internal asset management team, we did look over all your documents, and we did find that there was an error in the calculations for and I believe I saw an email where you did present that. So we did make the adjustments from the $555 a month that it should have been $443. Management team, go ahead.
No, I said, okay, yes, I see that on the first page.
Okay. Management team is going to go ahead and make that adjustment to your account. You are currently at, what to say, 38, a negative 38. You get a reimbursement of 38 monthly, correct?
From the way they calculated, that's what I'm seeing, yes. I never understood these utility allowances because we've only received it this time in order to pay it back, but we've never received it since we've been here, except for I think one
Okay.
other occasion. It was so far back I don't remember.
Okay. And I'll have management explain how that works with the utility allowance. But the calculations will be corrected, and it will have the current lease that you're on is your current rent. So that is correct. We just have to go back to, I believe that's 22, where the calculation was done for the 555.
Right.
That's where we'll
That
make
was
that interim. We're going to,
that
yes,
that
the
was
management.
recertification for 2021, 2022 because the actual recert for 2022, that's what Don implemented as that lease that you're stating that is showing as correct, right?
Yes, that's correct. But
Mhm.
the balance that was on your account, that is what's going to be adjusted with the interim, because the monthly should have been 443. But with the decrease in employment, the job decrease, etc., it does allow you to still be on that current lease that you're on. That is correct.
Okay.
So management will make that correction. When you do have a decrease in income, you are supposed to actually even increase. If, let's say, you
Right.
lose a job, or you get a job. If Ashley loses a job or receives a job, she is required to go to the management office and report those job losses and job
Right, and
increase.
and that's
Now
what I
the
was indicating
increase,
to you. I don't mean to interrupt. That's what I was indicating to you that the different incidents that was happening in regards to doing a change. I think they call it a change request or change interim or something. We were doing those, but when it came
yeah,
time
I'm
to
not. Yeah, I see.
yeah,
I saw that, and I
right,
don't really want to discuss that, because I do see that you did do your part, and as well,
okay,
that's why we're making the correction. Yeah,
okay,
I totally agree. We're not disputing that she did make those changes, and so, but I was just going over that is the policy, and you guys did do that. So that's why we're going to make an adjustment, because it should have been an adjustment for the 555 to 443. But when she reported that job loss and then turned around and reported a job increase, we have management has discretion according to our ACOP, if we that we can actually defer any interims until the next annual. So that's why that adjustment will be made. So with the employment that she's receiving now, and I'm just going to speak as if you guys are not transferred. So the employment that she's on now, that income now will be applied to the new lease for your new annual. Okay?
hmm
You guys understand that part?
yeah. I'm
Okay.
understand what I'm understanding. You're saying is the corrections are being made for the changes that were never implemented, and the adjustments are going to be according to those fluctuations in income. That's what are we on the same page?
Yes.
Okay, and that's understood. And so that's what my concern was as we glide right on into the transfer of that money being owed as we're trying to transition. We've never been able to really nest and really, you know what I'm saying? And that's the frustration because we don't understand. I don't understand how moving forward do we take care of debt while we're still trying to build, while we're still trying to move current, forward. That's what I'm very much so concerned with and hyper vigilant about in regards to transferring to the voucher program because it did say my name, but my daughter's the one with the income.
Right.
It
So,
says
okay, I'm trying to understand. What's your question? What is your question?
the housing voucher. it states my name only, and my daughter is the one with the income. So I never understood how that was even done in regards to, because I don't know if you know the history, but we did have a Section 8 voucher that I tried to use here at Lincoln Park Apartment. Was told by Sharonda Womack, you guys do not accept that here at Lincoln Park Apartments, and so therefore
Okay.
it lapsed. You know, they did give me an extension and it lapsed because I wasn't able to find anywhere within that voucher amount. So my daughter, on this paperwork it says Elizabeth Fontenot, but my daughter is the one with the income, and I just wanted to make sure there was not a discrepancy in that.
So are you saying the previous voucher that you had, your daughter wasn't added on that voucher?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And you
Well,
know what you
she's
just
in
said?
this household.
Mhm.
Okay, so she's in this household, so she should be added on. We
She's
will
always been
definitely
in my
make sure of
household.
that.
She's never not been in my
I'm
household. What I'm saying is, at that time that I had that voucher, what you just said due to the ACOP, that acronym ACOP, that you guys can go ahead and say that we'll wait until the next research time frame comes up to add or detain or what's the word?
at the
Decrease.
increase.
Decrease, yes.
Increase,
It's
yes.
yes, yes. And so even a decrease, because at one time we were at a 661 rate here at Lincoln Park in 1904, and she lost the income, and we went and reported it. Well, she had like a massive decline in her hours. Walmart
Okay.
was not going to be overnight anymore, and they was not going. She did not want to transition to the daytime shift. And this is before she started working from home, and the whole pandemic thing happened. So we gave that stuff to the change of hours and everything to Sharonda Womack. And
Okay.
like I said,
I
at that
don't mean to
time,
cut you off, Ms. Fontenot. I don't want us to actually go back in the past because there's nothing we can do about the past. I'm grateful and I am excited that we have made the corrections and we're moving forward. So I don't want us to go back because we want to go ahead and take care of the now issue and get you, like as I stated before, in the place, get your voucher, allow you to, be able to transfer. We will make sure Ashley is on this voucher and we will make those corrections that are needed. Okay. I don't want us to just go back to 1904 unit, and Sharonda is no longer here. And so I think we both all agree that we can now move forward and move forward in the right direction. And that's kind of what I want to have a discussion about. And I don't want us to really rehash on a lot of past things. And I do apologize, for the inconvenience, but I do think we're all working hard now to get you moving in the right direction. Okay. So my next topic is the mold remediation. Do you have an opportunity to get the report? Did Ashley print it out for you yet?
yeah, she printed out this, what is it, 16-page report. Yeah.
Okay. This report is explaining what remediation means, what work has to be done in the unit and what it's going to take, and they kind of explain it in detail. This report started on page, let's see, I'm going to go to page, it starts on page 6 where it breaks down the remediation instructions.
Well, here's the thing that I don't understand. You stopped me on talking about past because past is still current. So, I mean, you keep doing that, and I understand, but I don't work for the Houston Housing Authority, so I would not know what changes are being implemented. I know there's a new president. I'm reading it, and I'm abreast on everything that's going on with a lot of the fraudulent things that are being found out. People are being brought to light of what they're doing wrong. True. But this mold remediation has nothing to do with us because it's not going to come out of our pocket, whatever needs to be busted down, broken down. Yes, you gave it to me, and I appreciate that because it just helps educate me on the vast amount of damage that not only is here in 2204, which I feel like should have been done correctly in the first place, and we wouldn't be uprooted and having to go through this all over again, okay? Because it was not done properly in 1904 for years. So what I'm saying is, in hindsight, I don't need to know about what you guys got to pay for. Whoever gonna have to put the check, pay the check to bust out walls, even if you don't even do that. That has no concern of mine. What I'm concerned with is moving forward. What I was explaining to you is that you can say what you're saying right now because you're doing your job. You are doing your job yourself as an individual, but you can't speak on what can be brewing behind the scenes. So what I'm concerned with is moving forward, us being able to pack in peace without pop-ups and this and that and notices and all this kind of stuff. And I'm concerned with having a voucher that has my daughter's name and everything on it. Okay, because I'm telling you about the consistent problems that are happening to Elizabeth Fontenot. And now that Ashley Davis is an adult, she's aware of the magnitude of what I've been dealing with. So what I'm saying is, in hindsight, moving forward, what I would like to discuss is what rent are we going to be assessed and what way we're going to make these payments. That's number one. And number two, moving forward about a voucher, of course, with rent payments. That's all I'm concerned about. I'm not concerned about this remediation. The fact that you gave me the report, it proves that my mold war test that I purchased off of Amazon was correct. And I kept being told it's just dust. We're going to clean your dust. And I'm the one, and my daughter starting to have very major symptoms. Okay. And so what I'm saying and moving forward, I don't shun what I got to say because this is my experience. You stayed at our house for 3 hours and you had a mask on. And that just goes to show you that you were not even able to, I don't even see how you were able to breathe. We have a fan in the window right now. So in order for me to move around and try to pack up things, get my plants and stuff together, I got to be able to breathe. Just the other night, I had a horrible attack again. So yes, you're right. It's uninhabitable. We got to get out of here. But when you just skim right over this rent amount, this is what I'm trying to tell you had been consistently happening. Every time I ask for ledgers and whatever needs to be sent to me to see what's going on, guess what? We get another notice. Ms. Fontenot, your rent $0. I'm like, how's that the case when she got income? And I'm arguing with Sharonda back and forth about it. So to say she's not here when I ask to speak to compliance or someone over here, well, we can't give you the information to compliance. So that's what I'm stating to you. So it's my experience that I have been going through since the time I have taken occupancy here at Lincoln Park Apartments. I do appreciate that it says on here that because of everything I've been through at Lincoln Park, that, is no more transferring into another unit at Lincoln Park. Okay, I did read that. But I don't really need to discuss this. We don't need to spend no time talking about what y'all would need, not y'all, not you, whoever would need to do the right thing, that the next tenant is not exposed to this. I don't really need to know that because this does, I'm great. I actually see the details in the actual inspection report. This is just the remediation and what you guys would have to do to fix it. But if I'm not into this unit, why do I need to know this? So you cut me off and said we don't want to dwell on the past. The past is still current. I don't know why you keep saying it. We still here. We still exposed. We don't know what you guys are going to say about the rent or what's really still owed. And then how do we move forward and pay the rent currently moving forward? That's what we're aware of. That's what we are concerned with. While we're trying to buy new things because we got to throw stuff away again. That stuff is on everything. So we have to try to make our minds up of, okay, what are we going to take? Because we've been throwing stuff away again. And rental insurance is not going to pay me back. I have rental insurance, but it's not going to pay us back. We've already went through this in 1904. So we are at a great loss. We are at a great loss. My daughter is up for promotion. She's trying to graduate college. You understand me? You have a daughter. We discussed that. So please don't shun me. I'm not going to allow nobody to shun my experience, what me and my daughter have endured since the day we've come here. Okay? So don't say about it's the past because I got to heal over this. I got to heal over this, not just mentally, emotionally, spiritually, but physically. Maybe. So that's what I'm saying. I would like to discuss the rent. This is what I thought this was going to be about, talking about the rent, because I need to know. We know what we got trying to save up and what we trying to do. So I want to know, because, see, this is what happened last time. Miss Fontenot, we finna move you. We got to get you out that 1904 apartment. Right now, it's uninhabitable. So we get here in good faith. We thinking, okay, now here comes the knock on the door. You need to sign this right now that your rent going to be $555. I'm not signing anything. That's not correct. Then, sure enough, we thinking, okay, they're going to correct it. We speak to another PHA like you, Keisha Thomas, and nothing happened. It just, the ball got dropped. So yes, you are moving, you are coming in it as like, this light in this proverbial never ending darkness. But at the same time, I want to know about the monies we have to pay. That's all I want to know about. Because that's what got me worried, upset. I was threatening to be put out, 30-day notice to vacate, all kind of stuff and tactics. And how could you just say, just get over it, Miss Fontenot, we're fixing it now? Why would I trust moving forward? I wouldn't trust that because now I'm in a totally different complex, have to deal with that management team. You see what I'm saying? And because it's housing authority attached to it, it makes me very apprehensive. So that's what I'm explaining to you. I want to know about the rent, and I don't know why we ain't discussing that. You kind of just vaguely went over that. Where's the packet at, Ashley? Why you put that back up? I want to talk about that because I don't. When me and her discussed it, she looked it over, and I said, "Well, what did you see?" Because I was just too upset and not feeling well. And she said, "Well, mommy, it says 443, but then I'm not. I'm trying to understand. So what's the grand total, and how do we make payments towards it, and how do we move forward?" Because I don't want no debt on my name. Right. With this showing as a debt, this means that if I said I don't want y'all voucher, I don't want to deal with y'all no more, I found me a 1 bedroom or wherever, this is still lingering. Right. So nobody is going to take me with this over our head. This everybody I've been talking to, I've been telling them the truth of what's going on with us over here because of why we're moving out and what's all going on. I'm telling the truth because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell the truth. So I'm working with somebody right now. She's been consistently calling us. I guess they just newly remodeled this complex. And she said, and she happened to say, yes, we take Section 8. I just was speaking to her when me and you spoke last. And I spoke with her like the next day. And she said, okay, when you get your voucher, Ms. Fontenot, please give us a call back. We have a unit ready right now. But so I'm concerned about the rent. I'm concerned about what we have to pay. That's what I'm saying. That's all I want to talk about. I don't like that. Don't show me, man. Don't do that to me. Me and my daughter have been persecuted since the day we came here. Since the day we came, we've been persecuted. Every time you turn around, I'm like, is there a target on my back? I'm not understanding what's happening. I do your protocol of what you say needs to be done. You say, yes, you did your part. Well, why did the ball keep getting dropped over and over and over again? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. And you think I'm supposed to be calm about, oh, we got you a voucher together, da-da-da. And something told me, make sure that my daughter's income is put on there. The reason I'm bringing that up to you is because this is around the time when I had that voucher. You didn't let me finish. This is around the time that I had the voucher. And I'm saying, well, Sharonda, because we got the voucher. No, Ms. Fontenot, I don't even see that or nothing. You can't use that here. That's what I was trying to get to before you cut me off talking about the past. The past is still current. You know how that just gave me nightmares when the girls that just got my package in 1904 back there brought it over to me and said, oh, they cleaned it up for me real nice. I'm like, how? That's just happened before this meeting happened. Somebody got our package in the back. I don't know how FedEx took our stuff to the back to 1904. She called my daughter on the phone and said, I'm in 1904. I guess she didn't know we used to live there. She's like, oh, they got it perfect for me. I'm like, child, whatever. Anyway, but like I said, I want to know about this rent. I need to know about this rent. Because I don't know why you acting as if this is not the most important part. I don't need to hear about the remediation. I'm not paying for it. It's not my property. I don't own it. Nobody would be living like this if I owned it. Nobody would be living like this. No amount of money would make me treat people like this. No amount of money would make me cut corners and just throw shit together and put it in any kind of way and throw them in there. We don't care. They niggas. We don't care. Ain't nothing would have made me treat my people like that, whether they was Mexican, black, or pink, or purple. I would not do that to people. So I'm very hurt. I'm very broken because the situation has really had me and my daughter in hostage. We've been feeling like we've been in prison, and I don't know what damn crime I committed other than being poor and black. You don't understand. Don't shun me like that. I want to talk about this rent. That's why I was being quiet. Because I'm like, okay, we're gonna talk about the rent. Don't shun me. I was trying to tell you that's how all that got started. Because I was like, what's going on? And I drove this when I was able to drive. I drove out there to housing authority. Drove out there and tried to talk to someone about this. And I said, y'all, my daughter's income changed. Well, Miss Fontenot, once we give you the voucher, that's it. We can't change nothing. So you see what you're trying to say to me? Well, we're doing it the right way this time. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not past. It's current. It's current. When I'm able to put all this mess in a box and put it in my storage in my new home, then it'll start being passed. then it'll start being passed. You don't understand all that I've been through. That's why I keep telling you, don't shun me. Nobody's fixing to shun me. You talking to Miss Fontenot, you're not mostly talking to Ashley. You talking to Miss Fontenot. Miss Fontenot will not be shunned. I've been feeling shunned the whole time I've been here. Breaking in my car, towing my car, all kind of stuff. That's all I asked you, Miss McCray. I said, just give us the time to just really try to pack up our stuff. Miss Fontenot, with this urgency. We here on time. Ashley, I told her to get off her job. I said, no, come on, let's get everything set up. I said, let's get everything set up. She took and taking off time. She's at work right now, but her boss, and I'm so grateful that these people are being understanding because she worked for the veterans. She works for the Veterans Association. I'm so grateful that she got a job like this. So you got to understand the magnitude. She lost the job. How the hell we going to pay y'all the money that's supposed to be owed past tense? How you going to say focus on the future and the past is still haunting us? And come on. Come on. I'm tired of being upset. I'm trying to heal. This don't make no sense. Talk about the rent. Give us the final charges. I don't see that here. I don't know what I'm reading. I don't know what's what. You know, it's all together and it's blurred up, but I need a paper that just say straight up, this is what it is. Because I want to know how we going to pay that. And then move into the new place. Them people over there ain't worried about what happened at Lincoln Park. They not worried about, well, you can't give us your portion over here for us because you got this with Lincoln Park. We got to talk about that. If none of this happened, then, okay, this would have been easy peasy because we wouldn't even be talking at all right now. Me and my daughter would have been able to continue with our plan of saving and finding us a 1-bedroom that we can pay these people a straight rent until we can figure out how we're going to try to get us a home built or something. We got plans. And every time this comes up, I feel like I'm frozen again, back in prison, in solitary confinement. That's what this feels like. You cannot denounce how I feel. You cannot denounce that. You don't know how much my baby had been worried and can't sleep because her mama is going through all kind of physical stuff. You don't understand. I just went to the damn eye doctor and I cannot see. And they telling me everything fine, you just need glasses. What are you talking about, man? Come on. Let's talk about this rent. That's all I want to talk about is this rent. Because this is what's been hanging over my head and my child head, $6,660. This is what's been hanging over our head to even try to call people to move. You can't tell me Sharonda Womack is gone. She had somebody over her that was allowing these things to happen. That's all I want to talk about is the rent. Well, how do we start paying that off? That's all I want to talk about. I don't want to talk about no remediation. They don't have nothing to do. I didn't even understand why you said that to me the other day because it has nothing to do with us. You basically try to explain to me what all you got to do. But am I going to know for a fact you're doing that? Or am I going to be in my new place, hopefully, setting up to try to move forward with these doctor's appointments? I got an appointment with my disability lawyer on Monday. I can't even have my mindset right. Y'all got to stop messing with me like this, y'all. I'm a child of the Most High God. And anybody that's thinking that this is fun and games, be careful how you treat people. Because me and my daughter been going through it. You don't shun me. Don't shun me. Talking about the past, it's still happening. Now I don't want to do no more meeting. I just want to talk about the rent. That's all I want to talk about. Let me get up.
Okay. Miss Fontenot? Miss Fontenot. Ashley, let me know when your mom is ready to continue, okay, so we can discuss the rent. Can you let me know when she's ready? Miss Fontenot? Miss Ashley. Miss Fontenot.
Hold on, Mrs. McCray.
Okay.
All right, Ms. McCray, we're gonna have to end this meeting, but if you can, you could just simply send us what the actual amount will be to be paid for the rent. And I'm gonna have to go ahead and
Okay.
I gotta
There is
text my
no,
mom.
Miss Ashley, I can go ahead and explain it to you since you are one of the adult
Well, that's what
on
I'm
the
saying. I
lease.
can't
There's
send
no
it.
amount. There's no amount. You guys have a zero balance, and I apologize if we went through it so fast because I did want to get to the remediation because I wanted to
Okay,
explain
that's
to you guys
understandable. But can you just send that to me in
that.
writing? I gotta send to my mom. I can't finish the meeting.
Okay, just let her know it's zero rent. She won't have a balance to pay back. I know that was a big concern of hers. And we'll
Okay.
just go ahead and put it in writing. Okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right. You guys have a great evening. Bye-bye.